Konnan, did you watch Monday Night Raw?
Yep.
You did. It was kind of a throwaway show. I didn't do a really good number because of
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day, right? Yeah. But you know what? Though, but here's the thing that I've never understood. Okay, you're still going to have probably 80 to 90% of your audience is going to view the product, right? It's like, why do you want to just throw away the show just because you think you're going to lose 10% of your audience this week because it's a holiday? And it's like, I've never understood that. I think every week you should put the effort into do good episodic storytelling, and like regardless of whether you're on a holiday or not, you should put on like
a lot of people record it and they watch it later. You still want to put on a good show,
right? But it seems like these shows are always kind of like house show friendly. You know, it's like they book a house show under the guise of a TV show, and it's just like whatever. So, but this show starts with. Becky comes out and she says she hadn't done that. She welcomes viewers to Raw. She says she hadn't done that lately because she feels like without her Raw Women's Championship. She scolded the fans for hoping she never gets her hands on it. She spoke about how people collect things. She said she collects enemies. She says she's days away from regaining her championship, but Lynch said the odds are stacked against her. But that's never stopped her before. She set up a shot on the big screen that showed Asuka pulling down the briefcase to win the Money in the Bank 2020. Lynch said she handed Asuka the greatest gift of her career the next night by handing her the title because of her pregnancy. And Lynch said that she knew that she could beat Asuka and take back the title, and Lynch said she created a selfish monster. Before I get to what happens next, I thought this was an excellent delivery of a promo. Okay, she was absolutely rocking it on the mic here. If you go back and watch it, I don't know how many people notice this, but she was excellent on the mic here. Then Asuka comes out. Okay, Asuka makes her entrance and joined Lynch inside the ring and told her that she's still a big time baby. And she said this in her broken Japanese voice too, so it was just Lynch tried to speak, but Asuka told her shut up, and Asuka said that Lynch and Bianca Belair are not ready for her. Asuka said she's ready to win the Raw Women's Championship, and Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair made her entrance and enter the ring. She says she does her talking in the ring, and Belair said she respects Asuka, but she kicked her last week, so she would have a lot to say. Belair told Lynch that she can't wait to give her a piece of her mind to Hell in a Cell, and Belair held up her title belt and said she wouldn't beat Lynch. She would beat Lynch just like she did at WrestleMania, and Lynch took a cheap shot at Belair, and the woman fought. And Belair hoisted up Lynch for her finisher, but Lynch ended up in the apron, and Asuka knocked her off with a hip attack. What did you think of this segment? To me, this was when Becky was cutting her promo, it should have been a standalone segment. She was killing it on the mic. Excellent promo, excellent delivery, great storytelling in the promo, and then the rest of this nonsense comes out. And you had Asuka coming out there. It just broke down. But she was doing a great job selling. Go ahead.
When I look for cold opens for this show, I usually try to get movie scenes or something funny or a great promo. Very rare that I use women promos because most women aren't good talkers.
Right.
And Becky Lynch is one of the very few women that I've ever put in the past because she always cuts good promos. And, she's done a great job of reinventing herself, looking like a heel, cutting her hair, the makeup, her mannerisms, the delivery. This was a great promo by her again. Then, of course, Asuka's got to come out there. Any chance, Joe, of you putting those glasses on?
Yeah,
Thank
sorry,
you. That's hideous.
Typing something.
And then Asuka's got to come out with her stupid,
stereotypical stereotype of a anime goofy cartoon character.
Goofy. Right. And on top of that, then her English ain't that good, so they should put subtitles. And then she starts speaking in Japanese, which I'm not sure why they do this. And people actually pop. They have no idea what she's saying. And it's like, why are you speaking Japanese? Because I could see if somebody spoke Spanish, because the biggest minority in the United States is Spanish, and threw in a couple Spanish words. But even then, you should put subtitles because a lot of people don't know Spanish. Why is she speaking in Japanese? Who is she speaking to?
I have no idea.
This huge Japanese contingent that watches the show. Okay, let's say that is the case. How about the people that don't understand Japanese like us? What is she saying? So I've always thought there's a disconnect there. Belair came out. She cut a good promo. They got into a fight, which set up a match.
And they go right to the match, which I was not a fan of. Bianca against Asuka, 13 minutes. Bianca wins. After the match, Lynch comes in, tries to get heat on both, but Belair comes back and she hits Lynch with the manhandle slam, and Lynch leaves the ring.
Well, I actually did watch this match, and I thought it was pretty good. Belair used what she always does, her power, and her flexibility and all that. I mean, she was doing backflips and somersaults. I mean, she's so gifted athletically. And then the other one's really good at, Asuka, her submissions and technicals. So she did her stuff. So it was pretty good. It's kind of weird because Belair was on, I mean, what's this girl's name? Lynch. Lynch was on commentary. She actually called herself a wizard, much like Jericho does. So I don't know. Is this some new shit I don't know about? Yeah. And I did like when Belair deadlifted Asuka into a suplex. That looked really cool. It was not a bad match, and I like at the end Becky went in and left them both laying, which sets up their match for Sunday.